So, hello there. How are you all doing? Thank you very much for those who have been able to come here live. I see 3 people. At least we are enough for this. So yeah, I would want to see some comments on the comment section. So basically, if you are here and you want to learn about how to make online advertising work for you, this is what we are going to be discussing today. So do you want to generate more sales, more leads, and more revenue from your online advertising efforts? That's what we are going to be discussing today. And we are going to see exactly what you're supposed to do for you to generate the sales that you need. So let me know if you can hear me. I'd want to know if you can hear me. On the comment section, just say hi. Let me see you typing hi on the comment section, guys. I would want to see you commenting hi on the comment section. That one is going to show me that we are able to communicate. Are we able to see this? Let me know on the chat. Let me know on the chat. I'm able to read. So I'm just waiting to see whether I'm audible. You can hear what I'm saying. So on the comment section, just type yes, 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 or you can hit the like button. Let's do that quickly so that we can get started. What? So yes, if you can hear me, just let me know that you can hear me. Thank you very much for those who are joining. We're just waiting. So basically, and I'm also waiting for some few, at least we get to 10, we are at 9. So if we get one more person, make sure that you're sharing this live. Share the live, get more people on board. Let's get more people on this live so that we can get started. Thank you very much for showing up. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so yeah, I think we can get started. So for today, what we are going to discuss, it's more about how you can generate leads, more sales, improving your revenue from your online advertising. And today's session is all about what you need to make your online advertising work. It's not going to be such a long session, probably 25 to 30 minutes. I don't want to make it so long. So it will be a short session, basically to go over some of the things that we need to know to make it work. Basically, the 100-foot overview of what you need to do, or the strategy that you need to take. So whether you're running Facebook ads, Google ads, LinkedIn ads, Twitter ads, or even TikTok ads. TikTok is a platform that is coming up. The newest kid on the block, it's Threads, So whether you're running ads on all these platforms, it's possible for you to get the sales, but you need to have the right strategy. So the strategy I'm going to share with you today will help you get the results you want from all these platforms and any other platform that might come up in the future. So basically is what you need to do. Is the strategy that you need to think about, because each platform, while there is nuances on each platform, it's possible for you to understand how it works, and you're going to I see the question there. Does LinkedIn work to sell products? Oh, Victor, thank you very much. You can hear me. Thank you. And I think there is some type of delay. So if I'm shouting your name probably a little bit later, that means there's a bit of delay in what in all this live stream. So yeah, LinkedIn does work, and you can sell product, but it needs strategy, and this is the strategy that I'm going to teach you today. So I have seen so many people struggle to make their advertising work, but fundamentally, you just need to understand three things. Number one, you need to understand how to sell. And how to sell online. Number two, you need to create systems that keep selling for you. And number three, you need to manage those systems in a way that helps you to scale. So definitely most people struggle because they do not know how to sell online, or they don't understand how to make or how to create the systems that will help them, keep selling, or they are unable to manage those systems in a way that helps them to scale their businesses. So you'll find that some people will actually go online, they will be able to sell. So you're seeing them live, you're seeing them posting on each and every Facebook group. Some of them get banned, and removed from those groups because probably they are not following the terms of those groups. Others keep posting, here and there, and they get some few sales. But as time goes by, they realize that they can't keep it up. They can't keep up with that type of marketing. It's not worth it. So the first thing you need to know is to understand how to sell. And most business owners who have cracked how to sell online are unable to scale because systems they have employed do not allow them to scale. So that is one of the biggest challenge that is happening there currently. And even look at what is happening with most influencers, or freelancers, even small business owners. They are starting out selling or gaining some notoriety online. Some have ended up, closing, or even they go into depression because they are unable to make it work. It's a lot of work. Sometimes people spend money on the ads, but the revenue, really, that doesn't work. You find that you're spending too much, but you're not getting the results that you're looking for. And in this session, I'll show you the 3 steps strategy to get you selling online without ceasing. This is a strategy I use myself on my own business, as well as using it for other businesses because I do digital marketing. So let's get on with it. So number one, we said, is how to sell. You must learn how to sell. And selling is not easy. Even as one of the best quote I've heard is from Jim Rohn, who says, don't confuse kindness and courtesy with consent. And most people, what they do when they go online, they are getting people sharing their products, they are getting people commenting, liking, and doing all those manner of good things. But what is not happening is that they are not buying. You find that there are pages with huge following, but they are unable to convert those following into sales. So when you create really good content, and especially online, people will react to it. Some will like it, some will share, some will comment. Some will even ask you, how much does this cost? So all those are challenges that will come when you get started. Even if you run ads and you're running probably WhatsApp ads and things like that, you're going to get people asking you on your WhatsApp, how much is this? I saw this on Facebook, and all those type of messages that you're going to receive. But that really doesn't translate into sales because you haven't yet captured how to sell online. So don't confuse these reactions for success. Your success should be in terms of what affects your bottom line. And at some point in my advertising career, I went into a client meeting with the usual report, of how ads are performing really well. We are getting traction. We are getting people to like. We are getting people to comment. And at that point, those were the results that we are looking for. And those are the results that I'm reporting on: the likes, the brand awareness, things like comments, shares. Getting that traction is what I'm measuring my success with. But what woke me up is what my client actually said. While I was thinking about brand awareness, the positive engagements that I'm getting, my client just rose up and said, "You know what, Sam? I don't want comments. I don't want likes. I don't want shares. I don't want brand awareness. What I want is sales. I want money in the bank. Where is that money? Where is the money in the bank? You know?" And at that point, that's when I realized, you know what? All this does not translate into sales. And something that you're going also to find is that you might get a very good content that is going to get a lot of engagement, but that is not going to translate to the ad that or the creative that is generating most sales. So sales and engagement does not always correlate. You might find an ad that has gone viral but has sold nothing, and an ad that is really struggling to go viral but is communicating to the ideal customers and they are converting. So it's very important to differentiate that from content that you create to get engagement, to get people smiling, to get people happy with your content, and content that is actually driving sales. That's one distinction that you must have. You must understand your audience in such a way that you know what makes them buy and what makes them engage. And this is how I came to appreciate the importance of learning how to sell online. And what I'm going to be sharing with you uh, is exactly what I've learned over the years, and what is working with multiple clients to deliver sales online. And in order for you to successfully sell online, you must cultivate three things. You must cultivate three things. Number one, and this you're cultivating this in your prospects. So it's about your target audience. Sometimes I've seen people struggling with audiences. They understand which audience is actually uh, giving them results, or the target audience that they want, but they end up, because the target audience is not really receptive of their offer, they start changing the audience, and all what that does is getting them more likes, more comments, more shares, but no sales. So you must understand, once you've established the right audience, is for you to understand what makes them uh, interact, what makes them buy, what captures their attention. So the three things that you need to understand or cultivate for you to be able to start selling online is: one, attention. It's important for you to capture your audience's attention quickly and retaining long enough. You must retain it long enough for them to understand what you do and why it is important for them. Remember that you're selling benefits to them, you're selling solutions to them, and not specifically selling your product. You're selling solutions. So understand what captures their attention. That is one thing. And attention, I don't mean attention with people dancing, probably cut videos and things like that. It's not all about that. It's about you identifying the right audience with the right or the correct problems that you're resolving. So understand the problems that you're resolving for them. So I see IG giving sales to the right audience, but FB, it gives audience who are more asking about the product but not buying, and some negotiate too much for nothing. I love IG. Yeah, IG, it's good to run on IG, but it's about strategy. As I told you, it's about strategy. It's about understanding what you need to do on Facebook and what you need to do on IG. I've gotten success on Facebook. I've gotten success on IG. I've gotten success on LinkedIn, on Google. So it's about strategy. Understand what captures people's attention when they are on Facebook. Secondly, you must cultivate trust. So this means if people are asking you for so many questions, they are not trusting. They are not trusting you, you know. So the other thing you need to do is to cultivate trust. You know, after winning the attention battle, then you must cultivate trust in those people. And basically, people don't buy from people they do not trust. So your work is to ensure that you build enough trust to bring down the possible objections your prospect may have. You know, the reason why you might not be getting so much sales on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on all those other platforms is that you haven't built enough trust. And trust doesn't mean having so many people on your page. Probably even you, for people who you engage with and the products you buy, you see them and you contact them for purchases without even going to their pages, you know, unless it's very high ticket uh, prices or high ticket offers, you know. So then the next thing you need to do is to cultivate trust. How do you cultivate trust? Is through probably the content that you're sharing, people being able, or testimonials that you have. If you have anything that builds trust, make sure that you're putting it out there so that people can see. I've seen most people even doing screenshots, all that, just to build trust. So that thing you want to do is to build loyalty. You know, I've seen people complaining online. You know, somebody bought something, but whatever they received is not what they saw online. That does not lead to loyalty, and people start speaking negatively about what you're doing, and this is only going to bring down the cost, or bring down the number of customers that you're going to get. People will start asking questions. People are going to be apprehensive. And you know, it's your work as a marketer, is your work to actually bring down people's apprehensions. So remember that there are so many scammers online. So people are apprehensive. Is your work to bring down all those different mindset that might be there. And because you don't have these people one-on-one, you know, when you call somebody, you're able to hear where their sticky points are, and then you can come up with ways to overcome those objections. But when you're online, you don't have the opportunity to speak to them. So the content you bring out, the type of service you give that first customer that you get, that really determines the type of loyalty those customers are going to give you. And at this point, this is where I say, now you are in a marriage relationship type of business relationship, you know, because now those people trust you. They are confident with what you can do, and you find that those people they are the people who really even send you the money and say, you know, bring me this and this, and they send you the money without even thinking whether you're going to do this or that, because they trust you. So first, grab people's attention. Make sure that you have their attention by offering something of value to them. Secondly, and remember that people buy when they feel understood. So the only way you build trust is by ensuring that you're giving them information, you're understanding them. The content you're bringing out ensures that they see that you understand their problem. Because until such a point, people find out that you understand their problem, they are not going to buy, you know, they're not going to buy from you. So all those three must be done at the same time. And you don't have to do fast attention, then trust, then loyalty. No, you can do that at the same time. So the type of copy you create, the type of ads you produce, those are the things they are going in those creatives, in those ad copies. That's where you're going to build to get attention, build trust, and build loyalty. You know. So while you have attained all this, then you are at the point of influence, and people can start buying from you, and you are going to start seeing. And this is something that probably for those Becky She saying that she has found that people on link on IG are doing much better. They are buying from her much better than people on Facebook. It's because there is more trust on IG. So those people following you on IG trust you more than those people who are following you on Facebook. So it's just about understanding. It's just about understanding how do you move that trust from those platforms to the platforms that are not working for you. And it's understanding customer psychology. So remember, there is only one reason why people buy. People buy because of one reason only, and that is because they feel like it. It's because they want to. So unless you can take people to a certain level where they want to do business with you, they're not going to do business with you. And that means creating trust, showing that you actually understand what they want, and building loyalty. So anything that human does in this world is because they feel like it. They will endure great pain, even if your website is not working so well, or your sales process is not so good. But as long as you have made it possible for them, or they feel like doing business with you, they are going to withstand all that pain. So the first thing you need to understand is build great trust, uh, to reach a point where people are actually trusting you to do to deliver for them. I know this is getting a little bit longer, so maybe the next 5 or 10 minutes I'll be through. So you must understand that online selling is the process. Online selling, I define online selling as the process of uncovering value of your product or service in a way that captures people's attention, cultivates trust, and builds loyalty among your target audience. So that's the selling process that you want to identify when you're doing it. And once you understand what moves them, how do I build trust quickly? How do I grab attention quickly? How do I build loyalty quickly? Once you have settled on that and you understand it, then you can scale. But now let's say that one is done and dusted, you understand that. How then do you create systems that keep selling? Because one of the biggest challenge that people are having is that probably you have figured out how to sell on IG, you figured out how to sell on Facebook and all those other online platforms, but you don't have a system that is selling for you. And without a system that sells for you, and even in building trust, the first thing you show people will tend to trust that. So without first identifying the system that you want to use, and you get people to start probably texting you, calling you, doing all that, that's the process they are going to trust. And if they trust a process that you can't scale, it will be very difficult for you to do it, to scale, to change the modus operandi of your business once people have trusted a certain way of doing business. So it's very important that as you get started in a way that builds systems, create systems in your business that you're able to scale. And every business with a sustainable success online is as a result of strong and effective online sales system. the owner, the owner of that business have identified what works and has established systems that are working for that specific business. So it's very important to understand your business, understand what type of systems that can work for you, systems that you can scale, so that if you create a system where you're the one selling, you're the one involved in every aspect of your business, and you can scale such a business, to be very hard, and you are going to get frustrated as time goes by. So depending on the type of business you're in, you will establish systems that help you do the following. The system that you establish has to help you create rapport with your customers. So you must automate system, you must create systems that are you don't need to be there for them to work. And at this stage, you capture people's attention and create that trust in your system. So you incorporate in the system, in whatever you're doing, you incorporate all those aspects. Then the next thing is that you set expectation. Most customers are frustrated because of the expectation. They expected something and then you delivered something else. So you end up with the frustrated customers who can never be loyal. And if you are able to create a system that sets expectation for your clients, you'll end up over delivering, and this creates loyalty and enhances word of mouth. Because even online, word of mouth is very key. People will start talking about you. People will start trusting what you're doing. Yeah. So on TikTok last time, you said a website that gives you ideas to be creative. Which site was that kindly? Uh, was it Canva? Probably you can check canva.com. So that's where you can get ideas to create very good creatives for your business. And I found it to be very good. Learning how to use it is quite interesting. You can use even open AI to write content and all that. So the final thing you want to do in creating systems, and that is Becky. So finally, your sales system must have effective and well thought out deal closing options. So whatever system that you choose, you must have a well defined way that you're closing people. You know, whether it's a simple checkout payment gateway or probably an elaborate sales team that calls people, prospects, and sells them on whatever it is that you're doing. Those are the kind of things that you need to establish. So in creating system, you need to have a system that helps you create rapport with your customers. That is grabbing attention and also creating trust. A system that helps set expectation, and finally a system that is helping you close deals. So it's helping you, and people are able to pay you without you probably being there. Okay. So the next thing is how to manage those systems. So it's very important that you understand how to manage all those systems. So learning some skills here and there is important, because that is what is going to help you. That's what is going to help you uh, manage the whole system. Basically, the reason why you're going online is so that you can have a very lean team. So whether it's two people or you yourself, you're the one managing the whole thing. That's the reason for going online. Is so that you can have a system that requires only you to run, or maybe two of you to run it, right? So those are the basic things that you need for you to start selling online effectively. Identify or learn how to sell online. Learn how to create systems that are actually generating sales for you, and also learn how to manage those systems. Okay, those are the three things that you need to do. So I hear you loud and clear. Grace Ngari, thank you very much. Becky Shi, I see IG giving sales to the right audience, but FB it gives audiences who are more asking about the product but not buying, and some negotiate too much for nothing. I love IG. That's great. On TikTok last time, yeah, I have answered that. How do I add my budget on IG to give more? Because I boost and put 15,000 Kenya shilling after 3 weeks or 4 weeks, they, they, it will get to 17 and it stops. I want to know how to creative, which site is better kindly. Okay, I don't know whether I got the question right. So you're saying that you put a budget of 15,000, but after 3 weeks it has spent like 1,700, and then it stops. Basically, that means there's a. So for me, I don't advise people to start boosting on as a way of advertising. So the best place for you to get started with online advertising on Facebook and IG is to go to business.facebook.com and create a business account there. And from there, you're going to increase your threshold. So they do. Facebook has those thresholds, so they give you a threshold, the amount that you are charged. So they charge you on cycles, whether when you reach your threshold and also at the end of the month. So it's either at the end of the month or when you reach a certain threshold. That's when they charge. So if they are dropping and your ads are dropping, that means there is an issue in charging your account, because if you have money in your account and probably you have uploaded, because when you're doing boosting, that probably shows me you're using your personal ad account and not the business ad account. So probably you're using M-Pesa to upload money into your account, into your Facebook account or IG account, and that's how you're advertising. So I would say look at the possibility of using business.facebook.com. They are calling it Business Suite. Business Suite basically is an umbrella account that helps you access the business manager, the ad accounts, pages, whether it's now even Thread is there, whether it's your IG, your WhatsApp will also be there if you add it. All those meta platforms can be managed from Business Suite, but you need to open an account on business.facebook.com. That is going to help you now start managing ads professionally in a way that is you are able to scale, you know. And if you're seeing results boosting, you're going to see more results using uh, business business accounts. Yes, try using business account. That way you're able to change from business account. You're able to change the threshold. You're able to see all those restrictions that you might not be able to see when you're using when you're boosting. Basically, you'll be able to see that on your business manager account. So the other thing is about creatives. I want to know how to be creative, which site is better. So now, I'm thinking you are talking about probably creating very nice images or even videos and some videos probably of your product and things like that. You can use canva.com. That's the platform I use, canva.com, to help you generate really good images. easily, and also videos. So I think that's the first platform that I would send you to, canva.com. Wow, thank you very much, Janet. I really appreciate you showing up. I really love what you're doing, and I follow you very much. Yeah, I'm an ardent follower. Becky She, okay, thank you very much. Yeah, so thank you very much, guys. I know I have overshot whatever I wanted to do, probably by 8 minutes, but it's all good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Felix. Thank you very much for showing up. Wow, yeah, I appreciate. Thank you very much, guys. Make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Also, make sure to hit that notification bell, share it. Let's continue doing this. Yeah. Let's keep growing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Janet. I really appreciate that. Great content there. Hi, asanteni sana. See you next Monday. We'll be having another live, and I'll share the topic that we'll be discussing.